Good afternoon, all. Today we are going to discuss about our pharmaceutical packaging material. Let's start with the definition part. Any material, including printed material, employed in the packaging of a pharmaceutical product, excluding any other packaging for transportation or shipment. So, any material which we used for the packaging of our pharmaceutical preparation, for example, bottles, bottles that are used for the packaging of liquid preparation, for the packaging of semi-solid preparations, for example, strips. Various kind of strips are used for the packaging of tablets, for the packaging of capsules. So like bottles and strips, there are other many examples of packaging material like containers, ampoules, closures, blisters, cartons, bags, vials, tubes. So any packaging material which is used in the packaging of our pharmaceutical preparation is called as pharmaceutical packaging material. And the term transportation or shipment packaging material means that packaging material which used in the condition of transportation of our pharmaceutical preparation. For example, different plies of corrugated boxes, like 3-ply corrugated boxes, 5-ply corrugated boxes, or 7-ply corrugated boxes. Or in other words, it is the science, art, and technology of enclosing or protecting product from distribution, storage, sale, and use. It also refers to the process of design, evaluation, and production of packages. It also refers to the complete safety of the product. Our next topic is ideal packaging requirements. First one is they must protect the preparation from environmental conditions. Every pharmaceutical preparation have different stability condition, different storage conditions. For example, different temperature condition. For example, different storage condition for temperature. Like some product are stored in room temperature, some of them are stored in cold places. So our pharmaceutical packaging material that we are going to use in the for the packaging of our preparation should be that much strong, or should be strong enough that it could protect our preparation from any changed environmental condition. Next one is that they must not be reactive with the product. It means the pharmaceutical packaging material which is used for the packaging of pharmaceutical preparation should be inert. Next is they must impart to the product taste or odor. The packaging material which we are going to use for the packaging of our pharmaceutical preparation should not have any kind of effect on the taste or odor of the product. Next one is they must be non-toxic, that they could not affect our pharmaceutical preparation. Next is that they must be FDA approved. All packaging material which is used in the packaging of pharmaceutical preparation have different FDA guidelines for their testing, so that for that purpose all packaging pharmaceutical packaging material should be FDA approved. Next are that they must meet applicable tamper resistant requirement. They must not cause product degradation. It means that the pharmaceutical packaging material which we use for the packaging, for the storage of pharmaceutical preparation should be inert, should be non-toxic, that it could not degrade our pharmaceutical preparation. Our next topic is functions of packaging material. In totality, we have 8 main functions of packaging. First one is product identification, next is product protection, next is facilitating the use of product, next is product promotion, then product marketing, convenience, barrier and security.